How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at a leak that claims to know every single character that is going to appear on the upcoming Fighters Pass, and this leak is actually extremely interesting because it correctly predicted something that the Pokemon Company as well as Nintendo recently put out on their social media pages. However, guys, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if this leak is true or not, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to read along while I talk, you can find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now, with all of that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, you can find a link to my Discord as well as links to all of my other social media presences in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. Also guys, don't forget that now that we've hit 20,000 subscribers, we have officially started signups for the next LaxChris official Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament, where I will be giving away a gift card to the winner. The tournament, by the way, also starts tomorrow, so if you guys haven't already signed up, this is your last chance. Make sure you guys go down in the description, check out the video that explains how to sign up, and get signed up for your chance to win a Nintendo eShop gift card. And now guys, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this brand new leak. So guys, like I said, this leak comes from 4chan, and it is titled, "Smash My Dudes," and it is posted by Anonymous. It starts by saying, "Okay, so I originally was not supposed to say anything to you guys, but after speaking with friends and family, I have decided I am going to leave my current line of employment and start taking a look at other career paths. I actually already have a job offer at another place, so I am excited I can finally leave this terrible job. Anywho, I have insider information about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and about which characters are going to be making it in. I also know what new stages are coming and a little bit about Echo Fighters. Here is your DLC. These may or may not be in the correct order, as I am not sure how they will be revealing them. So first up we have Erdrick, followed by Steve, then Crash Bandicoot, and finally Gino. Along with this, we will also be getting a few Echo Fighters, and these will be free for subscribers of Nintendo Switch Online. First up, we have Octoling as an Echo Fighter for Inkling, and Funky Kong as an Echo Fighter for Donkey Kong. If you don't believe me, Nintendo will be making a Detective Pikachu post specifically about Cubone sometime between now and Sunday. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So first of all guys, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the leaker himself. Now, in terms of this post, he claims that he worked at Nintendo or he had some kind of job that gave him access to the Smash Ultimate DLC characters. Now, a lot of people in the comments, I've noticed have been saying that the only people who know who the DLC is Sakurai and like his team. Nobody else knows who the DLC is. Guys, obviously, most of the higher-ups at any Nintendo in the world know who the Smash Ultimate DLC characters are. I mean, Nintendo were the people who chose all of the DLC characters in the first place, so obviously they know who they are at the very least. Like, there are people out there that actually have this kind of information. Now, am I saying that this guy 100% has all this information? No, of course not, but there is a chance that he does, so in the case of him this actually being real, let's go ahead and talk about the characters a little bit. So guys, now what we're going to do is we are going to start at the bottom of the character list and then work our way up. So first of all guys, we have Gino. Now, Gino is an extremely interesting case because we haven't talked about Gino in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for such a long time now. Obviously, there is still a huge fan base that would absolutely love to see Gino come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but what are his chances at this point? Well, I gotta say guys, so for those of you guys who don't know first, Gino is owned by Square Enix just like Erdrick and Cloud and Sora and all of those other characters. Now, although he is technically a Mario character, Nintendo does not own the rights to him, so once again, he is a Square character, which means he is kind of the Square Enix curse, so to say. So basically what I mean by that is, Square Enix is extremely protective over all their intellectual properties. Like with Cloud, for example, they let Cloud come to Super Smash Bros., but only after making a ton of demands and giving them one stage and like 2 music tracks. So, although Gino isn't a character that's like as big as Cloud or Sora or even Erdrick for that matter, there is still not a very high likelihood that Gino is going to come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at this point, especially because once again, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of fan outcry for him. Now yes, during the Smash Ultimate base roster speculation days, everybody and their mother wanted to see Gino in the game, especially because we got a Gino Mii costume. However, guys, it does look like the Gino Mii costume is probably going to end up making a return a little bit later down the line, so if we do end up getting a Gino Mii costume, I would have to say his chances are 0. Also, guys, Gino is a spirit, so if we are still going off the theory that spirits do in fact deconfirm fighters, then that automatically discredits Gino. Next up, we have Crash Bandicoot, and this is another one of those characters that is extremely interesting. Now, obviously, Crash is a character that lots of people want in the game, and for good reason. I mean, he's extremely iconic, and even if you've never played a Crash Bandicoot game before, I'm sure at the very least you've heard about him. Now, back during the base roster speculation days for Smash Ultimate, once again, we didn't hear a lot about Crash Bandicoot, and nobody really knew why. I mean, Crash has a great history with Nintendo. He's had just as many games on Nintendo consoles as he has had on Sony consoles. He's incredibly iconic, and lots of people on the Super Smash Bros. Fighter ballot said that they wanted to see Crash Bandicoot come to Super Smash Bros., so why isn't he here yet? Well, unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that, but I do believe that Crash has a very strong chance of making it into the game, especially because it seems like Sakurai and Nintendo are going to be adding a lot of third-party characters to the game through the Fighters Pass, so hopefully it is Crash's chance to finally shine, because I would absolutely love to play with him in Smash. Next up, we have Steve from Minecraft, and this is another one of those characters that I believe has a very strong chance of making it into the game. Now, obviously, not only is Minecraft as well as Steve incredibly iconic, but they have been around for more than 10 years. Just a couple of days ago, Minecraft actually just celebrated its 10th anniversary, and I think that's absolutely insane. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, just because Minecraft has been around for 10 years, that doesn't mean that Steve is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why would Nintendo ever bring him in? Guys, you have to remember that from a business standpoint, Steve would make the most sense out of any other character. Minecraft is still one of the most popular games in the entire world. So, if they brought in a character like Steve from an extremely popular game into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then they had a couple of YouTubers play with Steve, like a couple Minecraft YouTubers play as Steve in Smash Ultimate, that would make it sell so well. The Steve DLC would sell better than any other DLC, I 100% guarantee it. From a business standpoint, Steve is absolutely the best way to go, but I understand that there are a lot of people out there that really don't want Steve in the game, so if you guys don't, let me know why in the comment section down below. And finally, guys, we have Erdrick. Now, obviously, Erdrick is probably the character that we have talked about the most on this channel ever since we started taking a look at DLC. I mean, besides for maybe Steve, but that's because he's also probably the most likely at this point. I mean, for those of you guys who weren't already aware, back when we had version 1.0 of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Joker's code, Piranha Plant's code, and another character that was codenamed Brave was actually found in the code of Smash Ultimate, and Erdrick's name over in Japan is actually Brave. Not only that, guys, but a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate supervisor actually posted a picture on Instagram of Erdrick's shield right by Kirby saying the Brave Shield. And finally, guys, and I think that this is probably the biggest reason that Erdrick is coming to Smash Ultimate, is because Dragon Quest needs to be popularized over in the West. Nintendo as well as Square Enix really want this to happen. I mean, we're getting 2 brand new Dragon Quest games on the Nintendo Switch, so yeah, the best way to make those games sell is to put Erdrick or some kind of Dragon Quest character into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so that way people like me that have never played Dragon Quest can be exposed to them. I mean, look at what happened with Fire Emblem with Marth and Roy. People saw Marth and Roy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and they were like, who are these characters? And then, since people wanted to find out where they came from and who they were and all that, they wanted Fire Emblem, which is why Fire Emblem is so popular today in the United States. overall, guys, at this point, I have a feeling that Airdrick is for sure going to make it in, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And finally, guys, the last thing that I want to talk about is the claim from this guy that we are apparently going to be getting a post from Nintendo of America about Detective Pikachu and Cubone. Now, I actually went to Nintendo of America's official Twitter, and it turns out they already posted this, so if you go there right now, you will be able to see exactly what this leaker was referring to. Now, on 4chan, you have the exact timestamp of when that post was posted. However, on Twitter, you don't have the exact timestamp. If you guys can find out which one of these was posted first, please let me know in the comment section down below, because if the Nintendo of America post was actually posted first, then obviously that means that this leak is fake. However, guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.